The low rank prob bugs like almost every Dota player on Earth. With this vid, I'm trying to settle it once and for all, dropping the most lit tips to boost that MMR without grinding 24/7 like it's a second job. Let's not drag it out and dive straight into it. First up, and most crucial for getting that rank boost ASAP, download the best Dota software. Umbrella, Dodger, Map Hack, and Combo are like your magic button, letting you play like a pro without grinding hours. No need to sweat over reflexes, remembering those complex key combos, or map movement. Cheats handle most of it for you. Sign up using the link in the description to snag a 10-day trial period. Plenty of time to see if the software's your jam or not. Whether you're down to cheat or not, the key move is to stop spamming random heroes and start picking only the meta ones that slay. Also, don't improvise with item builds or skill ups when the best strats are already out there. I get it, memorizing all the meta champs and their legit builds ain't easy, which is why people often just wing it. But with Umbrella, those probs vanish. Open the meta tracker, set your rank, adjust the minimum win rate and pick rate. Personally, I go for a min 51% win rate and 8% pick rate. Feels optimal for a wide hero pool. If that list's too long for you, just bump up the win rate to narrow it down to the top tier heroes you can spam. Next, switch on the build helper feature. In the shop, instead of Valve's default gear, you'll see the most fire item builds for each of the 5 roles. Plus, you'll get hints on which aspects to choose and what skills and talents to level up. The next crucial step is smartly using the map hack. Don't be that player who wastes the edge. Map hack's your personal spy on the map, giving you key intel your teammates can't see. If you're not maxing it out, you're just throwing away a huge win potential. Many players with a map hack just play like usual. Farm, jump into fights, but don't really use the extra info. But it's all about making smart moves, knowing safe farming spots, when to push, whether to start a fight or back off. The key is turning that data into legit actions. One effective way to play with a map hack is smart pressure on the map. Like, use this easy but solid strat. Push towers and pull enemies to you. Step up to a lane, start hitting the tower, and if you see them TP in, cool, you drag them over, time to bail. This way, you're not only saving yourself, but also creating space for farming and other plays on the map. Voice chat and team synergy. Cheats won't help here, but that doesn't mean you should skip comms with your squad, even if they're 4 trolls spitting insults. You don't want to play like that, right? So focus on dropping useful intel. When enemies dip from lane, Russian timers, vision spots, key skill cooldowns, and alert about dangerous items. Like if the enemy core pops a BKB, your team needs to know ASAP, not when he activates it in a fight and wrecks everyone. Think like the win's all on you, not your team, and keep feeding them any useful info you can. Even if they're silent or just hurling curses, your deets still work. Maybe someone will hear it, make a move, or stop feeding because they realize it ain't over yet. Keep the game info short and clear. No long speeches needed, just get to the point. Let's hit Roshan. Watch out, WK got ult, back off. Ursa's got BKB, stuff like that. Had loads of games where just a few right words at the clutch moment totally turned it around, even if by the 30th minute we were down like 20,000 net worth. The right info gives the team a shot, even if you think no one's listening, just hope they are, meaning you can impact the game more than it seems. Wards play a big part in snagging the win. At low MMR, supports either don't ward at all or place them randomly, giving 0 useful intel and just letting the enemy take them down for easy gold. So you can't really rely on teammates as usual, which is why I totally suggest even if you're mid, drop those yellow and blue wards yourself. Oh, and don't forget, Umbrella's got this killer feature for tracking enemy wards. Super clutch for snagging extra gold from dewarding, so the sentries you buy will totally pay off twice over or more. The more enemy wards you take down, the less intel they've got, wrecks their map control, and makes their game way less organized. Pay special attention to where and why we place wards. It's simple. Drop them where you're planning to fight or catch stray enemies. Even if our not-so-alert teammates don't pick up on ward info, comment at low MMR. Having wards still boosts their survival chances and successful plays. Seeing enemies lets them dodge danger and farm safer spots. So for us, wards mean a potential kill, and for allies, a lower chance of feeding and losing the game for us. Let's chat about a surefire way to win your lane, a last hit script. I recommend it to everyone, especially if you want to farm steadily without stressing every second over missing creeps. In Dota, even a tiny gold lead on the lane can snowball, and solid last hitting gives you that boost. The script's a game changer in lane because you're not constantly calculating damage, letting you focus on positioning, harass, and map control, or just not tilting when you miss that ranged creep. It's clutch in matchups where enemies dominate early, since even under pressure, you'll still nab creeps and not lose gold. By the end of the lane phase, you'll have almost perfect last hits, even if you're not some pro with lightning fast reflexes. So, last hitting's our lifesaver throughout the laning stage, especially for heroes who've got awkward attack animations and low damage at the start. In conclusion, let's keep it real. Climbing from a low rank is doable. It's not some curse, not a Valve conspiracy, and we're not stuck in a hidden pool. Sure, playing with Umbrella isn't a 100% win guarantee, but it's a hefty skill boost and an essential tool for ranking up. You get access to loads of info others don't. Enemy spots, rune timings, inventory items, ward locations, and whether it's safe to hit the lane. If you can work with all that, you're already a step ahead of your opponent. In Dota, that's more than enough to turn games around, even if your team's got another Forest Venomancer throwing the game. But notice an important point, even with the software, sometimes you gotta make calls yourself. Warding, not diving into 5 enemies, and not trolling. Use everything you've got, don't stress over teammates, and climb up steadily. Reminder, when you sign up using the link in the description, you instantly get a 10-day trial of Umbrella. Whether to keep playing with cheats or not is totally up to you.